move from one place to another, there will be 3 poems, as I've mentioned, and I hope that you will read each poem in the locations that you will arrive at.
I'm Cyril. I'm the author of 7 collections of poetry. For me, the poem is about love. The poem is about forming relationships with loved ones as well as with your memories of the past. For me, the airport has always been about escape. I think I was speaking to Athena, or my friend just now. Every time you come to the airport, you always dream about, you always think about, oh, if only I could take a plane somewhere else. That's the thing about the Singapore airport that I don't get in any other airport in the world. I wouldn't feel that way in Heathrow Airport, for example. Singapore Airport is the only place where I feel like I need to go somewhere else. I wish I was on a plane right now. So where does that feeling come from? Why do we have such feelings when we are in the Singapore airport? Is it something about the airport in Singapore that makes us want to leave Singapore? So that question is very interesting to me. So for me, I've always tried to answer the question, and I have no answer. Every time I'm in the airport, I still feel as if I'm between Singapore and somewhere else. I'm never really completely here. Before you go hang around at the substation where you can take a look, this is where the library used to be. If you can, behind those trees, you can see the tunnel which I call the anus to Orchard Road. The back side where drivers can save 1 minute. And that's where the soccer field used to be, the SMU.
My name is Harriet Richards and I'm from Australia. I find the poems very moving. I particularly liked Cyril Wong's poem, but I also enjoyed the first poem by Alvin Pang because I do a lot of air travel and I've never really thought about flying in aeroplanes in that poetic way. And so I liked the poems very much, and again it shows to me that there's a lot of creativity happening here that's not so often visible just on the normal tourist trail.
I think I resonated a lot with Alvin Pang's poem. I mean, the idea of traveling, being transient, moving from one place to the other, being in transit. And Cyril's poem about, I guess, remembrance of things past and remembering things for what they were and not just always looking forward ahead.
It's been a fantastic way to see Singapore, but also to meet Singaporeans, and in particular to meet a Singaporean artist.
My name is Casey. I think it was quite fascinating. I mean, when you think about tour of Singapore, it's usually going to places of interest or shopping or eating. I think what was unique about it was the idea of the theme of Singapore literature.
My name is Yvonne and I'm a public relations executive. This is my first time joining the literature tour, and it's quite interesting. Basically, it brought us to 3 different locations: Changi Airport, Raffles Place, and also somewhere along Armenian Street. It's a really great perspective because I've been to a lot of walking tours in Singapore, both in Singapore and overseas, and this is a totally different kind because it's literacy based rather than a historical walking tour. I'm not a writer myself, I'm a reader, and poems are something new to me. So I thought by joining this this tour would be quite a good introduction for me, and it turned out to be quite good, so I enjoy it.